Oh, look at the metal on that. Broken fin. We might have more issues. Even locks my mic in. La 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 locked.
It's pretty cool. I think it's going to be pretty cool. I think
Pretty ghetto.
look, a little ghetto, but that's what Hiluxes are all about.
Yeah.
I think it could be very, very cool with a bit more love. Oh, you got no bump stops.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Okay.
Yeah,
We'll have to come up with something there for him.
The mad scientist got his notepad out. I'm in good hands.
You got to have a notepad. You don't remember anything at all.
I
Oh,
don't
so
know.
it is a surf panhard. That's a good thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy trouble.
Yeah,
Actually, the rear steer in this is horrendous. Yeah.
Geometry's no good.
Well, I mean, it works, but yeah, we tested and it does.
What are they? Oh, this is the R80 series rear shocks. Oh, they're big girls too.
Yeah.
175s.
Every time we put this on the hoist, these boys turn up.
That's the guy. They'll probably have this thing pulled apart in about 5 seconds flat. So lockers, look into some suspension stuff, and there's a bit of rear steer going on that we're just gonna have to live with. Oh yeah, I just saved Matt's life. He was choking on chicken.
Full Heimlich maneuver.
And he's like throwing up his hands. So I was like, dude, fuck, are you sick? Like, you have a big knife. And then he's like, and I was like, start smashing the chicken nuggets. I was like, first time eating, mate. Well, Matt was choking.
Yeah.
TJ was pulling the bull bar off. So.
All the bar work is officially off. There's a lot of work to go, so this is basically the start of it.
First things first. Yeah, they seem to turn up whenever we're doing stuff on diffs. And they're like the solid axle diff experts. So let's get some axles out and get the centers out. Make sure that you've ordered the correct blockers.
Yeah, the boys reckon they are pretty similar the whole way through 87 and 97 or something.
So, should be fine. Freshen the suspension. We're not changing it because it's engineered how it is, although it does rear steer a fair bit. Holy! That's interesting.
No water.
So you're going to empty the diff oil before you move anything this time?
Yeah.
Got a bad habit of doing
I do have an extremely bad habit. That's actually really good looking.
Because Shane just redid it all.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's already just such a Frankenstein. So 3 of these were different size bolt already.
3 and 12.
12 and what? These are 14.
Probably 14s.
Maybe 13.
Yeah, 13.
13. 18 and 17.
Sick
So-
build team.
Oh, another diff oil going because we're twin locking. Twins, Basil. Oh, that one's not very nice.
What is going on there?
Wow, that's
Oh, look at the metal on that. This hasn't been changed this time.
Charlie and the chocolate.
Dude,
broken fit.
we might have more issues.
Yeah.
Look at the metal on that.
Oh, lovely.
That's teeth for sure. Hopefully it's just the spider gears because we're getting rid of them. You'll see when we pull it out, but hopefully that is spider gear teeth and not your main teeth, because otherwise that means we're going to get new gears. It's already got 488s in it, so hopefully.
Matty already took the back line off.
Yeah, crack the brake line. Got a bucket there. That actually slides out with the plate and the whole axle with it. So I got this custom socket, so you just run down and
54 mil.
yeah, it's pretty big. You got your first nut there. What you wouldn't have seen before is this plate here.
So guys, I'm actually learning as we go here.
Doing well, guys. Keep up the good work.
You literally are.
Oh, nice.
Just gonna jiggle this one off now.
Oh, yeah.
That's your hub with the bearings.
Alrighty, Mac, I just counted it. 30 splines on my axles, and that box says it's a 30 spline locker.
I was actually going to say I should have these boys over more often because I don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
Oh, you can fit 3 nuts in a deep socket before done for me.
Knew we got the rear centre out. We did discover some of the teeth were pretty chewed up. It's going to be interesting to see what is actually going on inside this. Have you had the wheat bakes this morning?
That's the Hilux diff.
It's not your main gears.
Unless it's opinion. That's good, it just means, hold on, let me put this in here.
As long as it's not bits of the bearing.
Yeah, what's in the bottom there? Like, boys will find it when they pull the centre out.
Yeah, second
So these
side.
like a cruiser, they just
Slide straight out.
slide straight out. Yeah.
Yeah. There's actually flat spots on here.
You'll watch
You can find them. And it will come out.
I built my car on YouTube.
Yeah.
Get ready to die.
That's what I did. Yeah.
And you try to support it. It doesn't. Oh, you get a new bearing, new seals and that anyways, but yeah, that's your long side.
It's not what you know, it's who you know, eh?
Ah, spot on. Look at this, I haven't even got my hands dirty today.
Oh,
Blakey.
How's the stance?
I'll support you.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, in the bucket. Should have moved that.
Did one go in the bucket?
Oh, straight in.
Oh.
Yeah, he's got this
Got two of them.
He didn't even hesitate.
Give me one of those Shed Life shirts.
Oh, yeah.
A bit on in the front diff. What do you reckon?
Bit hungry, yeah. She just started taking bites out of itself.
It's just weight reduction.
You reckon that's why they went to 488?
So I reckon that's why they did the diff reduction gears, because obviously what was in it has broken and wedged itself in there and just started chewing on itself, like it's chewed out a bit of there. And yeah, these are fresh gears, like the gears are fine.
They were beautiful. That's why they were. Got fresh gears, obviously.
Like, because obviously they've used the same center, which means the center didn't break, which means your gears broke, or the pinion possibly broke.
Alrighty, I do not know what has exploded under this car, but everything is covered in wax and grease.
Mostly grease.
Mostly grease. Anyway, we've hit it with degreaser, wax and grease remover, tried to clean her up, and just going to hit it with some underbody coat before we put all the nice new shiny parts on. Base, look how nice they are. Bloody work of art.
Tell you what, TJ, these are a bit overkill for beach chairs.
Yeah, 300 kilo human.
Oh, they're pretty solid. Well, I don't own a motorbike, so they can't be a motorbike.
I just got in trouble, we're going to use this socket apparently. Ah, tricked you, I meant that one. The other side of your ball joint.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know, I'll just get a bigger hammer. Yeah, nah. Should have had a king chrome one, that's where I went wrong. I don't know if they sell these. Ah, got it! Oh, you missed the glory shot. There we go, steel one. It's better than cast steel. Maybe it's forged, I don't know, it's probably cast.
Alrighty, got the new drag link and cross link in. Pretty much match the ones I had in, and then we'll go get a wheel alignment and get it done perfect, but this will get it driving around. Got it all cleaned up underneath, painted, like repainted some of it. So yeah, I've just put the new drag link in the front. So we're gonna put in, we've got an 80 series lower arm. Guys at Superior, we're trying to bring the rear diff forward 20mm just to give that coil a bit more clearance because the shock's been hitting the coil.
Yeah, it's been causing this shock to hit on that bolt there. So bring the diff forward a bit, roll the pinion back forward, and that should fix that. It is what it is, it's not what it's not. Oh god. There we go. Ooh. What's the joke, Oh!
Oh, your Superior logo the right way?
It is the right way, and it's up here so the wheel doesn't cover it.
It's
hard life.
definitely getting a birthday today. A brand new panhard going in now. Woo. So you can see these old shocks are actually Superior already, but someone's painted them blue.
Oh yeah, it's silver underneath.
I don't understand what's happened there, but
Oh, pink chrome blue, mate, that's why.
old ratchet strap trickaroo.
Oh, works every time. 12 degrees, pointing that way. The output angle is pretty good, actually. 4 degrees pointing down. Oh, lefty loosey trick.
It actually is really heavy.
Now, Handy, you're good. You're a man.
Ah, man.
Lift your own diff centers.
Woo! Stay.
Alrighty, now we've got the rear diff back together, like the stanner and everything. Hubs are on. Just going to run the wheels through the range of motion, see what we need to trim on the tub. Okay, you can see how it's starting to move backward because of the rear spin here. The shock doesn't have too
It's
much.
coming in pretty good though. I think these might not be as bad as I thought.
Alrighty, we just pop the flare off and you can see what we've got to cut out of the body. It's actually not looking too bad, really. You got 2 inches. Stop. Max been working his magic. Guys at HD Automotive.
Max messaged me because I've met the boys a couple of times. They're bloody legends. And he's like, "Oi, you need a new turbo on that thing." I was like, "Well, we need a new wastegate." And he's like, "I've got just the thing." Next minute, and Shane's just running us through what everything is.
Shane, does this mean I'm going to need a retune?
Yes. Do you know someone that can do that? We can do that. We can do that. No laptops involved in this old jigger, but
So yeah, I had a few exhaust leaks anyway and like a wastegate broken. So this should definitely fix the issue.
And we can also get rid of that big ass cooler that's in the road of everything.
So is this piping to like
that's your hot pipe as such. So yeah,
straight over the top?
straight over top. You don't need to run. We ran these back in my day, back when it was older. Back in my day, we just ran the surf manifold and the surf turbo, and you go straight up and over. And you run about 14, 15. I think they said 16 pounds.
Before you do
before you
cooler,
go.
yeah.
You're not getting the thing hot enough and revving enough to get it too hot. You're doing low RPM crawler and things, so
Yeah.
It'll be fine. But steam pipe manifold, good Garrett turbo.
Shane had a very good point too. When you're rock rolling, you're going to airflow anyway. So
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
probably
it's not
does
gonna do
nothing.
I figured that. That's why I initially just wanted to rip it off.
We did talk about that water air intercooler, but you got no room at the bonnet.
No.
So then you start looking at radiators and trays, and it just gets out of control.
Basically a tractor. We don't need it to be a race car.
No, you just need that instant torque just to crawl the hills. So
This looks a lot fancier than what's in there.
this is cool.
Look at these dumbags. Look at that. Boys have killed it. Even locks my mic in. La 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 locked.
Truck we're building at the moment, it's got both lockers going in, both the Harrops. It's not a full drive unless it's twin locked, so.
You're not driving all 4 wheels without it. The Ranger, the Hilux, the Nav, the Cruiser, all Harrop twin locked because it's the 20th century. Electric. You don't need air, you don't get air leaks, and they're built tough. My Cruiser, pushing 340 horsepower. Basically, this is the magnet ring, as you can see the wires on it, that locks it. I don't mean to sound like I know what I'm doing because I actually don't know. You can't see it, but in there is your pinion. So your pinion spins this way, which then spins your crown wheel that way. When you lock the diff, so it'll only be spinning one side. Once it's locked, it's going to spin both sides. This is where your axles go into your diff, goes out to your wheels. Being an e-locker, electric locker, it is literally just powering that magnet that engages the locker. And then these are just your carry bearings on either side.
One thing I didn't mention in the first episode was
Yeah, TJ's already has 488 diff gears, which is your crown and pinion.
slightly lower ratio, which will help with a bit of torque.
Heaps better. Oh, is it lower or higher? I got in trouble for that last time.
Whenever you're looking for something, it's probably in this shed.
Don't worry, it's right here.
Oh,
Do you love that you can still hear me from all the way over there? Who would have thought? That is unreal.
Ow. Oh, shite.
Yeah, mate, so I'm just applying the oil-resistant silicone so that the oil doesn't escape from the differential, because you need the oil to stay inside the differential. Otherwise, you're gonna have a bad time. You can buy gaskets for these, but
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you use one for your cruiser or you just use this?
I like silicone. You actually have a full diff rebuild kit now. We could have actually used a gasket. Thanks all 4x4.
Yeah, so we got the full hub rebuild kit from all 4x4 spares down in Newcastle. Which is
Always getting us out of shit, those guys, I tell you. They're great, you just call them, they have everything, it's sick.
So we're doing a full rebuild kit on this one this time because
All the gaskets and things are a bit, how you going, and like we're gonna full rebuild all the hubs, swivel hubs, and which is gonna be a messy job. New bearings, new things like that, and get this thing a full birthday in the front end. All4x4.com.au. I hope that's it. Anyway, links in the description. The least we can do, the boys have always helped us out, so if you guys need some parts, just jump on the link and heaps of stuff. Diff gears, diff rebuild kits, my cruiser gearbox, my cruiser diff
every
rebuild kit.
single part of a cruiser.
My manual hub conversion. Back when I had my old shit, I wonder if that's on camera. I reckon that's old in the footage.
What?
I reversed out of the shed
It is.
and wiped my side
Yeah.
mirror off. 2014.
It's the one where you're putting the superior upper ECAs in.
Yeah, so I was 2014 doing Superior, buying a new mirror from all 4x4. Wow, these guys have been around forever, eh? Apparently I have too.
I don't know if we got enough stubby curlers around this joint.
I've got so many stubby coolers, eh? I shouldn't have skipped gym for the last 10 years. Get right in there.
What's going on there, Mapper?
Ooh. Huh? Oh, hey.
What are you doing, Dad?
Should go on easier than that, shouldn't it?
Oh, well, I would have thought so with the amount of greens I just put on there.
We're not filming that.
Oh, no. Got your mic on still?
Oh, I do actually, yeah. Better turn this music off then. Funny looking bell housing, that one.
Yeah.
It's a diff housing, differential housing.
Oh, it's different, isn't it?
Oh, it's bloody real different.
Different to the bell housing.
We're doing the worst job of owning a solid axle car, which is swivel hub rebuilds. All thanks to all 4x4, so cheers boys. Yep. Just gotta get it over the bearings. The bottom bearing falls out. That's the old bearing race. New axle seal so that it stops the diff oil getting into your swivel hub. Well, hopefully the way this come off is the way it went, but it had this split metal shim type thing, then a rubber seal. Belt seal. It's late, it's dark. What are my neighbours gonna think? They're gonna think it's me.
Jackson over there.
Dime bags out. Yeah, donuts.
Oh yeah, you're trying to get me in trouble with the bloody neighbours again. Bloody hell. That's one thing you need for this job is a load of rags, and lucky Jacko bought these. It's been really quite nice.
Yeah, that's
That, and I need this metal one back. Some shiny pieces, we've got some shims too. This is what we need, one of these.
oh, yeah.
It's a tight fit, but and then rubber. There we go. That's like the Da Vinci Code. There we go.
Yeah, we should.
No, we got that first go. I don't know what you're talking about. We haven't done the outside. So no, this is how I like to do it. I like to learn while you learn. Yeah. It shows we can all do things. You just got to pull it apart, figure it out how it works. Swear a bit, put it back how you got it. Some people might clean all this grease out, but it's not. I don't think it's quite that bad. So and we don't know what we're doing, and we're gonna add some extra, so it'll be fine. So just got to hold that bottom bearing in while you do that. I need to get a haircut. Maybe I should get a mullet. What charity should I do if I raise money for my mullet? If I get a mullet.
Do not get a mullet.
What?
Do not get a mullet.
What's wrong with the mullet?
Ooh.
Oh, look at that. Lovely.
Boom.
In like Flynn.
Rebuilt.
Then I might put some more grease in around that.
Alrighty guys, this is my first front end solid axle vehicle I've ever owned, so I was super keen to learn how to do this hub rebuild. Seeming I had the chance, Mac let me do this side and gave me a few pointers on the way. Trickiest part for me were those silly cone washers on top. Found them really hard to get out, I had to get Mac to do it. The rest I managed to feel my way through, and yeah, I reckon if I had to, end of the world situation, probably be able to do this myself now.
Looks like you're working though.
I am, mate. Is that enough grease?
Working to not waste your weekend, that is.
See what you did there.
Yeah.
Alright, so this and then the axle in.
Yeah, both bend the axle in there.
Seal.
Yeah, so just.
And you get a bit of weight on it.
Yeah. There you go. Alright. What are we doing today? Something that everyone talks about, but no one really does that much. You pay a mechanic. Wheel bearings. Are they a big scary thing? Not really. Yes and no.
We got a whole rebuild kit here.
So much like you saw TJ punching out the hooey-dooies, the other bearing, one tapered bearing, then you'll have the race left inside. So this is what the race looks like. That's the bearing. And this is tapered bearing. I don't know if you can see, but it's on an angle, not straight. This also has an angle, not a straight. Sits in the angle, like so.
Because it races around itself.
Oh, it races around, yeah. So when you got these, obviously there's no grease inside these rollers, so
Grease them up.
the best way to grease them up is with some King Chrome high temp bearing grease. What you do is you get a clump of it in your hand. You get this big sort of open side, not so much that side, but the big open side, and you just keep scooping and keep pushing it through the bearing, tap the race out. So on this one, there's like little cutouts. So don't be soft with it. Give it some decent ones. There'll be another cutout
On the other side.
on the other side. Boom.
Oh, what do you know?
What do you know? I know you're thinking, why don't you just reuse the race? But you can't because they wear.
Oh, that came in the kit.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna punch this one out and that'll pop out at the same time. So that is the seal and the bearing popped out. Well, yeah.
There, there.
Nah, I think they're $100, couple $100.
Oh,
So
for the race part.
yeah, so see how it's got a taper on it, so it can sit in there perfect. Bang.
Don't
The
be
race
shy.
is in. Don't be shy. Short, sharp wax.
Just greasing me brakes, are you?
Yeah, mate, just greasing your brakes because now it stops too good after all that work we've done. Lovely. Time to pack some grease into some bearings. Try and work it in. See it starting to, very messy. I highly suggest gloves. I'm pretty stoked Jacko brought these over because I've done this bare hand many a time. And normally you'd have a brake shield, but we don't for some reason. So your rear bearing's already sort of in, and your front one will go in, like so. Your washer, which we're gonna slide, it's got a little keyway. So this is the locking tab ring, so you're then gonna put this on. Once you're all said and done, this will bend over to stop anything from undoing because it sits in the keyway. Hub socket, but it fits over the 54mm there. It is a very big, 54mm to be exact. That'll be the bearing seated. See how it's hard to move. Back it off fully. Nice and easy to move, and then we're gonna go back on. So it just takes up and a little more.
Alright, and then you get your full like free spin.
Yeah. And then see how you can bang the tabs over the flat sections?
Oh, just where you throw your disclaimer in.
Yeah, by the way, I'm not a qualified mechanic, but I have played with a lot of cars over many years, many moons. So this one you can do up tight, because that locks everything.
Alrighty, we're up to the cool part, making it look really cool. So, new front end going on. Got brand new grille and headlights and all this cool stuff. Problem is the wiring, I think.
Problem is getting this plug undone is quite a mission.
Current setup, it's about ride height. It's pretty close to ride height.
I've got a sneaky suspicion this might not be too hard to take off. Okay. Oh. There we go. Get out of town.
Oh, yeah.
Woo. I haven't undone anything yet. Anyway, we got some new headlights too. Whew. TJ, you have gone all out, my boy.
One of my Navara headlights is this entire front end. Literally.
I think that's so true. Oh, they're doing some mud flaps, eh?
Can I have proper mud flaps on this bad boy?
Looks like they're muddy.
They're rusty.
Oh, they're rusty.
The brackets.
Yeah, no.
Turbo.
Manifold. Yeah, manifold's out. Oh, thanks, mate. Headlight. Yep.
Is that meant to be in there?
No, that's a win, that one. Oh, what is that doing? Oh, this. God, what the hell is that doing in there? Time to rip stuff off. So, I'll time lapse it. Just gonna rip all this piping out, rip turbo out, and you'll see. Things will come out. Exhaust gasket manifold. For you non-turbo guys, you won't have a oil return sump. The HD kit comes with a weld-in bung with an AN fitting. Lucky for us, we don't need it. All I need is the hose, fresh hose on. But I'll save this because no doubt I'm going to need this in the future, so thanks boys. So that is the oil return off the turbo. Nice big fat guy. I've already mounted the oil feed line that comes off the high pressure fitting next to the oil filter on the side of the engine. Yeah, we're great. We're going to start putting manifolds and stuff in and start assembling this big bad boy. What's going on down here? Oh, TJ's on the tools! How long do we give it before he gives up?
Another 12 seconds at this rate.
It's pulling the old exhaust out, so that we can make room for a fresh newie.
Oh,
there he is. Oh,
shit. Look at this random stool. I don't even know what that's for. Right now.
No, mate.
Alright, I'm going to be honest, this episode has not gone to plan at all.
Fortunately, it's not like Fast and Furious where the cars just build themselves overnight and voila, you have an orange Supra.
Next time we're going to test it on the test track and make sure it actually works as intended.
F100 Barrett swap coming up. I know there's a lot of guys asking for more classics. And then we're finally getting into the Chevys. So I know plenty of questions about that. When are you getting the K-Truck going? So it's coming. It is coming. It's a few weeks away. Oh, we got a couple trips. So
thank you for all your support. It's coming in the winter. If you want a hoodie,
grab a hoodie.
We got fresh ones on my website. Mac's got new Shed Life ones coming in a little bit.
Mid-July.
Mid-July. But if you're keen for one right now, so I know it's pretty cold down south, you can grab one of my no wasted ones.
Let it burn, let it burn, letting it burn like we on vacation. And I've been when the snow and the rain is. It's not on my list to be famous. I stopped checking the numbers, it's dangerous. They thinking to come up as painless, but I really don't have enough pain left. The planet ain't heard of my name yet, but that ain't shit. Cause like, I need my life high quality, not something that you